Alrighty, we are live, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the virtual Homestead Miami Speedway for another NR2003 mock race this weekend. Now it's time for the Xfinity Series, the 2020 Census.gov 300, and it should be a good one today. I'm Marty Sakela on the call, and we're glad you could join us for 200 laps of action in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Today, last week, we had the impressive race happening at Atlanta, and taking home the W there was Riley Herbst for his first ever win in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Right now, qualifying taking place at the moment. We'll get you the qualifying results in just a moment. If you missed last night, we had a good finish between Johnny Sauter and Grant Enfinger. Sauter put the bump over on Enfinger to win the race in a $50,000 bonus. $100,000 went to Kyle Larson for beating Kyle Busch. So that was good to see the bounty go to the driver of the 24 truck. How about this for qualifying right now? On the pole, Justin Haley at the moment. Give you some storylines as well following today's race. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his lone Xfinity Series race this season currently qualified in the 9th position. Now back down to 12th as Brandon Jones has taken the pole position, the provisional pole at the moment. Also got to watch out for the 02 car as well. Brett Moffitt not racing still because of his fractured legs. In the car in the 02 is Andy Seiss. So good to see him back in the top series, or the second top series. My mistake. Load up the chat here and see what you all are talking about. I just saw Mark Davidson's name pop up in the chat. Glad he's in as well for the first race of today at Homestead. We got 2 more races all under the NOF SRL banner. We've got New Era Cup Series racing happening at 7 o'clock tonight. And then you got the Chick-fil-A Cup Series happening at 8. It's also known as NOF SRL Night in America. So that will be fun. So qualifying just wrapped up. How about Brandon Jones starting on the pole? That's good to see him drawing pole. Jeremy Clements starting in 2nd. Jesse Little starts 3rd. Noah Gregson. And
drivers to your cars.
I'm recording. Alright, sorry, I had to do that real quick. 4th is Noah Gregson. Let me get this all loaded up here. 5th is Harrison Burton. 6th, Austin Cindric. 7th is Michael Annett. 8th, Justin Allgaier. 9th is Ray Black the 2nd. 10th is Chase Briscoe. 11th, Riley Herbst. 12th is Vinnie Miller. 13th, Justin Haley. 14th, Dale Jr. 15th, Matt Mills. 16th, B.J. McLeod. 17th, Mason Massey. 18th, Anthony Alfredo. 19th, Jeffrey Earnhardt. And 20th, Ryan Sieg. 21st, Ross Chastain. 22nd, Cody Vanderall. 23rd, C.J. McLaughlin. 24th, Bailey Curry. 25th, Brandon Brown. 26th, Josh Williams. We're about to get the command. We'll show you the rest of the starting lineup on the bottom of your screen.
Drivers, start your engines!
36 Xfinity Series cars just about to roll off the track, and there you see them. And now, while we wait to go racing, let's break it down for you here. 200 laps around the Homestead Miami Speedway. 36 drivers taking the field. Opponent strength remains at the 96% level. Stages will end at laps 45 and 90. So just like in the Xfinity Series race. Progressive banking at Homestead Miami Speedway. The low line, 18 degrees. The middle line, 19 degrees. And the high side, the perfect line to go, 20 degrees on the 1.5-mile oval. Pit road speed is at 45 miles an hour. The straights are 1,760 feet, banked at 3 degrees. Going to be a good one for you today. will be Brandon Jones and Jeremy Clements bringing the field to green for the 6th round of 2020. It's time to light them up in the 305. The green flag is out. We are racing at Homestead, Miami. Good start by the top two. Jones first, Clements second, but here comes Noah Gregson all the way up the high side. He's won in Florida once this season. That came at Daytona. We'll like to go 2 for 2 down in the Sunshine State. Brandon Jones leads lap number 1 in this showdown. Gregson getting the push he needs from Austin Cindric in the 22. Gregson continuing his run up the top side, looking for the race lead. And he's got it. The first lead change of the day goes to Noah Gregson in the 9 car. Cindric makes his way up to second spot. Here comes Justin Allgaier in the 7. He looks for third on Brandon Jones. Cindric now looks top side for the race lead off of 4. 3 wide for the 4th position. Clements down low, Jones in the middle, and Chase Briscoe all the way up top. Remember, he started in 20th position and has made his way up to 4th already. Junior Motorsport teammates battling it out for second position at the moment. Allgaier leading the high side, and down low is Noah Gregson. Gregson driving it in deep. Here comes Harrison Burton looking high side on Chase Briscoe. That didn't work out. Now the Joe Gibbs teammates will battle it out for 5th position. Right now, Burton has it at the moment. Here comes Vinnie Miller as well in the 78 car. Outside on Brandon Jones, that's for 6th. Meanwhile, Gregson not giving up on Allgaier just yet. Working their way down the back stretch. Now Gregson and Briscoe battle for the 3rd position. And Allgaier commits high side. He gets up in the wall in turns 3 and 4. That's going to slow down his momentum. Same with Briscoe. Gregson just nips Allgaier at the line for the runner-up spot. Noah trying to figure out the middle line. That's how Johnny Sauter got the win over Grant Enfinger. But he had to use the Crow Horn to get it done in turns 3 and 4 last night. Allgaier trying the high side once again on Austin Cindric. This time he does not. No, he does hit the wall again in 3 and 4. Allgaier's got that figured out perfectly, but he just keeps hitting the wall in turns 3 and 4. Slows down his momentum. Chase Briscoe's going to try to look inside on Allgaier. Gregson tries again on Cindric for the race lead off of turn 2. 5 cars at the moment under a blanket battling for the top spot. Right now making it stick off of turn 4. Does he have Cindric at the line? Not just yet. Briscoe giving that good push to Gregson down low. Cindric, Allgaier, and Burton leading the top side. Brandon Jones back in 6th in case the top 5 messed up. That's a good battle for 7th at the moment. Justin Haley and Vinnie Miller. The 11 decides to fall back. The 78 using the high banking. Top side. Here comes Burton. He looks for 2nd on Allgaier. Thinking about going for the lead. Cindric shuts the door. And now Burton decides to put a crossover here on Cindric. Looking for the top spot at the moment. The Fontana winner from a few races ago, from 3 races ago. Challenging on Cindric for the lead. He's got the push he needs from the junior teammates of Allgaier and Gregson. Ford Mustangs decide to work together up top. Briscoe's trying to get up to the back bumper of Austin Cindric using the high side as momentum. Almost got blocked by Allgaier. Here comes Brandon Jones in the 19 entering the battle. Make it a 6-car blanket battle for the lead. Burton takes a look underneath on Austin Cindric. No, he does not. Chase Briscoe goes all the way top side. Almost got into the wall off of 3 and 4. Looks for the runner-up spot on Harrison Burton. And Briscoe moves up to second. Here comes Brandon Jones, the pole sitter, wants third. Here comes Vinnie Miller as well. He's up to 7th. Now looking for 6th on Noah Gragson. Riley Herbst has made a good run early on as well. He's made his way up to 9th after starting it back in the second half of the pack. Mitchell Collins is joining the chat. What's going on, my man? Get some people in this. Getting some more people in chat throughout the day. Let's get more people in. We were in the teens in viewership last week. Let's get more of that. Jones up to 2nd. Now challenging Cindric. This is for the race lead into turn 1. Cindric, though, using the high line of progressive banking to his advantage. Keeps the lead. Burton and Allgaier, meanwhile, battling it out for 4th position. He's got a good run high side here on Chase Briscoe. Now, does he look on Brandon Jones for 2nd? He's got the run. Noah Gragson and the teammates will go together. Off of turn number 4. And at the stripe, it was just Jones by about 100th of a second. For Cohen Racing has entered the chat. Welcome, my man. And now Allgaier onto the back bumper of Austin Cindric, trying to challenge for the lead here within the next lap or two. Your top 6 remain single file for right now. Gragson commits top. Allgaier wanted to commit top. Cindric shuts the door. Here comes Brandon Jones. He tries inside for 2nd spot. What does Chase Briscoe do about it? Stays right behind the back bumper of the 19 car. 2 by 2 going into turn 1 for the 2nd position. Allgaier all over the back bumper of Austin Cindric on board from the 22 machine. Here comes Jones, here comes Gragson. Is it a 3-wide battle for 2nd off turn 4? Not just yet. What a shot that is from the back bumper of Austin Cindric. 3 wide for the 3rd position. Briscoe looks underneath on Jones and Gragson. Oh, look, Rainey string. Ah, that's probably why. Battle for 5th heating up. Battle for 7th continues on. Vinnie Miller just... Oh, my goodness. Vinnie Miller all the way topside. Got up into the wall in 3 and 4. But still makes the pass stick on Harrison Burton. Here comes the 78 machine. The challenge for the lead happening once again. Allgaier trying inside on Cindric. Nothing working, though, off of turn number 2 just yet. Nice shot going down the back straightaway. Gragson all the way on the high side, looking for 2nd on teammate Allgaier. Rides the wall off of turn number 4. Here comes Brandon Jones inside, trying for the 3rd position. Earnhardt Jr. in the 8 car. He's made his way up into the top 10 for the first time today. Got by Jeremy Clements and Riley Herbst. Teammates again battle for 2nd. Gragson and Allgaier. Gragson won stage number 1 last week and is challenging for that. Cindric. Austin shuts the door, but that got close. Almost turned the 22 car around. Into turn 1, Noah all by himself on the high side, looking for the lead over the 22. Nothing working out just yet. Allgaier giving a nice push to Austin Cindric. That's a 3-car battle for the lead. Entering turn 3. Gragson's got the high side, trying to make it stick. Briscoe touches the wall in 3 and 4. Brandon Jones shuts the door. Does Noah Gragson take the lead here at the line? Not just yet. Cindric leads it by about a bumper. Has the advantage in the turn number 1. Last one on the brakes. Here comes Brandon Jones. Looks for 3rd on Justin Allgaier. And Gragson clears Austin Cindric for the lead. Down into turn 3, Jones trying to get a run on Allgaier for the 3rd position. Now what does Chase Briscoe do about it? Allgaier just gets 3rd over Brandon Jones to the line, going into turn number 1. Chase Briscoe also with an onboard camera. Let's watch his perspective. Going into turn number 3. Here comes Burton as well in the 20 car. Looks all the way up to the high side. Junior's up in the wall off of turn number 4. Could lose a spot to Jeremy Clements for 9th position at the moment. Brandon Jones makes his way up to 3rd. Passes Justin Allgaier. Meanwhile, Cindric all over the back bumper of Noah Gragson. Jones entering the battle for the lead. It's a 3-man dash going into turn number 3. Burton and Miller decided to go high, so I think Miller committed first up top, but Burton shut the door on him. We're going to try and see if they can get by Chase Briscoe and the 98. Vinnie Miller up to a good start right now, currently running in 7th position. Justin Haley, Dale Jr. battle it out for 8th. And Burton's got to run on the top side, trying to get by Briscoe and Allgaier down the backstretch. He's got the run, and he takes away 4th position. Now can he work with teammate Brandon Jones? Jones goes all the way top side, up in the wall he goes in turns 3 and 4. Three-wide battle for 3rd position. Here comes Burton and Allgaier working their way into turn number 1. Briscoe and Miller also battle. That's for 6th on the racetrack. Wall riding at its finest indeed, Mitchell. Vinnie Miller going all the way on the high side. The Gibbs teammates battle it out for 3rd. Riley Herbst in the 18, in case you're wondering where he is, currently running in 11th, just minding his own business. Currently the delta between 10th and 11th is about 7 tenths. Jones taking 3rd position away from Harrison Burton. Harrison just for a moment going into turn 3. Burton still trying to get a nice run. Jones using the high side to his advantage. Oh, he may hit the wall off of 3 and 4. Does not. Give you a full field rundown. Currently lap 23 goes up onto the board. Noah Gragson the race leader. Austin Cindric 2nd, Brandon Jones 3rd, Harrison Burton 4th, Chase Briscoe 5th, Justin Allgaier 6th, Vinnie Miller 7th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 8th, Justin Haley 9th, and Jeremy Clement is 10th. Riley Herbst 11th, Jesse Little 12th, Michael Annette 13th, Ryan Sieg 14th, Ray Black Jr. 15th, 16th, Anthony Alfredo 17th, Joe Graff Jr. 18th was BJ McLeod. That now goes to Matt Mills. 19th, Cody Vanderall. 20th now is McLeod. 11th spot is Alex LeBay. 22nd at the line was Ross Chastain. 23rd, Chad Fincham. 24th, Mason Massey. 25th, Jeffrey Earnhardt. 26th, that's Stephen Length. 27th is CJ McLaughlin. 28th, Brandon Brown. 29th, Bailey Curry. 30th is Timmy Hill. 31st, or is that Austin Hill? No, that's Timmy Hill. 31st is Josh Williams. 32nd, Landon Castle. 33rd is Andy Seiss. 34th, David Starr, battling with Joe Nemechek. Tail end of the pack is Tommy Joe Martins, currently in 36th. Chase Briscoe took 2nd away from Austin Cindric, and now he looks for the race lead, trying to put a crossover on Noah Gragson. Out of turn number 2, Gragson gets the run using the high side. No one goes with him down the back straightaway. Puts a 3-4 car length lead over Briscoe at the moment. Now here comes Miller looking topside. Cindric looks high. That's for 2nd on track. Nothing working just yet. The Gibbs teammates battle for 4th. Jones high, Burton middle. Three-wide battle happening. Allgaier Haley losing spots. Here comes Miller topside. Was 7th at the stripe. 9 cars under a blanket. All within reach battling for the race lead. Earnhardt Jr., Harrison Burton working together. Here comes Cindric, high side, looking on Briscoe. Briscoe puts a slider up on him. And we continue to focus on this battle. Just about 18 laps to go in stage number 1 at the moment. We've been green the entire way so far. Race leader is Noah Gragson. Going down the back straightaway, everyone just playing it safe for right now. Vinnie Miller, Dale Earnhardt Jr. battling it out. That is for the 6th spot on the track. Now Burton goes all the way to the high side. He's got a run on Brandon Jones off the corner. Burton looking for 4th position. He's got him at the line there. He's got a good run at the moment. Continues to go all the way up to the cushion. Now looks for 3rd. Now looks for 2nd on Briscoe. Cindric beats Burton back to the gas. Harrison almost got into the wall off of turn number 2. A 22 back into 3rd position. Now falls back to 4th. Still continuing to go all the way to the high side. Vinnie Miller up in the wall in turns 3 and 4. It's awesome sparks fly off of the 78 machine. Burton goes to 2nd. Now can he have his eyes on Noah Gragson for the lead? Not just yet. He doesn't have Briscoe cleared just yet. Harrison makes his way up to the runner-up spot. Clears Chase Briscoe and Austin Cindric. Now he's set on Noah Gragson. Give you a battle back in the pack here. This is a battle for 10th spot at the moment. So this is the final bonus point after stage 1. Michael Annett looking inside here on Jeremy Clements. Jesse Little, Riley Herbst also entering the picture as well. And a good battle heating up for the 10th spot. Brandon Jones realized that Harrison Burton was using the high line to his advantage. We'll use that as well. They go by Chase Briscoe and Austin Cindric. That's for 3rd on the track. We've got some lap traffic ahead. In just a moment, they'll be reaching Tommy Joe Martins. He's in the 66, but his number is actually revealed in the 44 on the entry list. Jones now looking high side on Harrison Burton. Burton shuts the door on his teammate. Cindric and Briscoe battle for 4th. Now Jones inside on Burton for 2nd. 14 laps to go in stage number 1. Out of 2, making their way down the backstretch. Jones not into the inside of Burton just yet. Cindric up to 4th position. Got by Chase Briscoe. Now looks for 3rd on Brandon Jones here off of turn 4. 20 degrees of banking. Over 19 degrees. And he gets by the 19. Cindric moves his way up to 3rd. Led some of the race early on. Noah Gragson's led the most laps. He had the first lead change of the race earlier on. Battle for 4th heating up. Briscoe and Jones going into turn number 3 in the battle for the runner-up spot. Burton and Cindric. That's a good position change at the moment. Cindric this time looks to the inside. Nothing working out just yet. The pit window we saw in the truck race, it will most likely be the same for the Xfinity Series race. About 60 laps, I'd say. The last for these drivers before they come in. 60, 66 laps they can go. So most likely we'll see pit stops after each stage. Last night in the truck race, we had some people staying out on fresher tires, went all the way from the back to the front in about 17 laps. But the thing is, they stayed out longer than some of the other drivers and lost time, and they lost the race. New leader, though, Harrison Burton got by Noah Gragson on the outside, and Burton goes to the point. Now they reach lap traffic. First car, Tommy Joe. Entering turn number 3. Does Briscoe look outside on Gragson for 2nd? Doesn't have it for now at the moment. Gragson still with it. Cindric, meanwhile, falling back. He's back to 5th. May lose that as well. Briscoe just got 2nd for a moment. Gragson keeps it going to turn 1. Now how do they deal with the 44 of Martins? think the low line may have the advantage here down the back straightaway. Burton and Gregson trying to get a nice toe off of the 66, slowing down both lanes. Now Briscoe may be in favor here. Oh, Joe Martin slides up. We're going 4 wide. Chase Briscoe to the point. He just said, see you later to Harrison Burton and Noah Gregson. Here comes Allgaier and Brandon Jones. They use the low line to get by Tommy Joe. Next car they could catch up to would be the 47 and the 6. That's Joe Nemechek and David Starr. They are battling for 34th on the track. Meanwhile, Burton and Briscoe have pulled away from the Hornets' nest. 4-man dash for 4th position and for 3rd position. And now Burton goes topside. Briscoe shuts the door. Harrison looks all the way underneath. 8 laps to go in stage 1. It's been clean all out. Briscoe and Allgaier battling, or excuse me, Gregson and Allgaier, the junior teammates, they battle for 3rd position. Austin Cindric getting slowed down big time. Here comes Junior and Haley. Cindric all the way top side. I think he may have moved him out of the way for a moment. Vinnie Miller staying back and playing it safe. As the battle for 10th, Jeremy Clements and Michael Annette. Annette with the advantage. Clements using progressive banking at the stripe there. It's Michael there. Out of turn number 2, Burton tried to look to the inside. Noah Gregson getting back into the battle for the race lead. Fastest car on track at the moment with the fastest lap is Cindric in the 22, currently in 5th. 32.641 his time. Oh, Joe Martin just shut the door on Justin Haley, and that allows Dale Jr. to go by. Burton trying to battle Briscoe for the race lead. He could lose 2nd now to Noah Gregson in 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they go. Nice push by Noah to Briscoe. 2 Xfinity Series winners already. In fact, the top 3 have already won this season. Gregson all the way high side. He gets up into the wall. That helps out Briscoe, and that helps out Burton. But look at Cindric ride the wall. The sparks fly. Almost got by Allgaier there for a moment. Here comes Brandon Jones trying to use this to his advantage, entering turn number 1. Now update on that battle for 10th. Go back there. Jesse Little has gone by Jeremy Clements and Michael Annette. Here comes Gregson and Cindric. They're going to try the high side once again. Burton can't shut the door or else he would have gotten turned by Gregson. I would have taken those 2 drivers out. 4 laps to go in stage 1. They've got 2 cars they're probably going to catch before the end of it. David Starr and Joe Nemechek. Gregson still trying the high side off of turn number 2. Nothing working out just yet. Harrison Burton makes his way into 3rd position. Now does Cindric keep the top side? Gregson goes inside. May have put a bumper onto Chase Briscoe, but it's only 4 to go in stage 1. Briscoe with the edge. 3 laps to go. Here comes Cindric on the high side once again. Gets by Burton for 3rd. Now does he look for 2nd? On Gregson, entering 3. These were the 2 guys that committed high earlier. Now Gregson goes low. 2 Fords versus a Chevy and Toyota. Cindric looked as high as he could before hitting the wall. 2 to go. Cindric wants 2nd on Noah Gregson. He's got it for right now. Gregson drives it into 1 and 2 deep. Getting the word from race control once Nemechek and Starr cross the line, then the yellow flag will come out. Cindric all the way high side. Briscoe tries to shut the door. Battle for the lead heating up. for stage one. Oh, Cindric up in the wall. We're 3 wide for the race lead. Gragson to the bottom. Final lap in stage one. Cindric all the way to the outside. Clear of Gragson. Doesn't have Briscoe clear yet. Briscoe gets loose in 1 and 2. Austin Cindric to the race lead. Get the command all set for you here. Remember, once those 2 cars cross the line, that's when the stage will end. Yellow flag is out. Those 2 drivers will remain on the lead lap. Austin Cindric, the leader at caution, and the stage 1 winner. Briscoe 2nd, Gragson 3rd, Burton 4th. Allgaier was 5th, Jones 6th, Earnhardt Jr. 7th, Haley 8th, Miller 9th, and for the final spot, Jeremy Clements gets 10th over Michael Annett. You will see 1 car lined up on the inside line for the restart. That will be Tommy Joe Martins in the 44. Austin Cindric, the stage 1 winner. We're about to have pit stops. Remember, the track has not been repaved since 2003, so this will be 4 tires for everyone. All waiting for the pace car to just catch on back up. They don't want to get called, though, for pulling up to pit, obviously. What's Gragson doing? Interesting scenario for them. I think Briscoe just decided to let him go by for 2nd. And now we have pit stops. 4 fresh Goodyear Eagles going on these cars at the moment. Starting on the right sides, this will no doubt about to be 4 tire changes. They're really using up those right fronts in the turns. Burton, the first one really to go to the end, Cindric was the first one to get the left sides on. Cindric wins the race off pit road. Briscoe 2nd, battle for 3rd. This one's going to Jones. Jr. 4th, Allgaier 5th, Burton 6th, Miller 7th, Haley 8th. Gragson 9th, and Annett is 10th. Got a little stack up, little confusion going into the pit road exit. Jesse Little, be careful. Riley Herbst, be careful. Now Alex LeBay, better be careful. I think they've all got it all handled out under control. What happened to Jeremy? Whoa, Brandon Brown, what is he doing? What are some of these drivers doing on the low line? That is pretty tight. That caused a wreck under caution. Jeez Louise. I don't know if this is a quickie yellow or what. Tommy Joe now comes down pit road. I think they're all going to figure out their spots. But some drivers... Yep. Oh, Ray Black Jr. Oh, no, Jeffrey Earnhardt. Under the caution flag. Stack up down the back straightaway like what happened to Tyler Ankrum. Alright, let's figure it out. On board with Ray Black the second. Down the back straightaway he goes. Oh, I don't know what Williams was thinking, and, well, no brakes at all on Ray Black the second whatsoever. Who did he run into the back of? That looks like a Mike Harmon car. Either that or it's a BJ McLeod car. Got into Williams, and then that's Nemechek. Don't know what he was thinking. Nemechek with a lot of damage. That may end his day. Watch Jeffrey Earnhardt in the 15 car. Sparks flying there. CJ McLaughlin just missing the scenario there. is insane. No one wanted to see that. Ray Black II's called it a day. Nemechek, now how much damage does he have with a 47 car? A lot of rear end damage there. That's been up. How about Jeffrey Earnhardt in the 15 car, the blue 15? There he is. Doesn't look like he's got that much damage on the right side. What about the left side? I don't really see anything on the left sides there. So we get ready to go back to green. Let's reset the field for you. Only car out of the race, Ray Black Jr. Tommy Joe Martins will line up on the inside line. He is a lap down. Austin Cindric, the race leader. And the stage 1 winner, Chase Briscoe second. Brandon Jones is third. Dale Earnhardt Jr. fourth. Justin Allgaier fifth. Harrison Burton sixth. Vinnie Miller seventh. Justin Haley is eighth. Noah Gragson ninth. Michael Annett is 10th. 11th, Joe Graff Jr. 12th, Matt Mills. 13th, Anthony Alfredo. 14th, Jesse Little. 15th, Riley Herb. 16th, Alex LeBay. 17th, Ryan Sieg. 18th, Ross Chastain. 19th, Jeremy Clements. And 20th is Mason Massey. Austin Cindric, he's only won 2 Xfinity Series races. That's come at Watkins Glen and Mid-Ohio. He's never won on the ovals before. Could be a huge key on the road courses once we get there. Pace car makes the left-hand turn into pit road. Cindric will bring the field into the Geico restart zone, and we are back to green. Good jump by Cindric. He is checked out. Briscoe, I think, may have spun the tires on the restart. Here comes Brandon Jones looking inside, but has to deal with Tommy Joe. Now let's see if Dale Jr. takes advantage of this. He's looking for third on the 19 machine. Briscoe doesn't affect him. Jr. looks for third. Tommy Joe Martins almost puts a slide job in front of the most popular driver. Man, Tommy Joe Martins put Jr. in the wall. He's likely going to get a lot of boos after that. Jones makes his way up to third. Here comes Justin Allgaier and Harrison Burton into the mix. Man, Noah Gragson fell back a lot. We had someone else come down pit road last time out. I believe that is the 66 of Stephen Langton. It was. He had an unscheduled pit stop or got penalized. Gragson was 9th. Did not get a good jump. Battle up front, though, for the race lead. 3-car battle for the lead. Here comes Chase Briscoe. Trying to look underneath Austin Cindric. Dale Earnhardt Jr. entering the picture as well. Brandon Jones trying to get 4th position away from Harrison. Or trying to defend, excuse me. Justin Haley entering the mix-up as well. Here's Jr. to the outside on Briscoe. That's for second on the track. Can't do anything about it just yet. Really pulling away from the Joe Gibbs cars in 4th. Man, it's Tommy Joe Martin slowing them down big time. Entering turn number 3. Here comes Joe Graff Jr. entering the picture, trying to break into the top 10 and for the lead. Briscoe tried again, did not work. Martin's doing a pretty impressive job staying in front of Harrison Burton. It's not with the 20 team he wants at the moment. Go on board with him. The gap they put from 3rd to 4th. 7/10 of a second line. Junior now tries the outside once again. Briscoe tries to go down low on Cindric. Junior's got the run off of turn 2. Briscoe tried to shut the door. Nothing worked out well. And the most popular driver in the sport up to 2nd spot. Could he challenge Cindric for the lead? Not just yet. Here comes Vinnie Miller in the 78. Burton shuts the door. Almost gets into him. That got close going down the back. These drivers are angry that Tommy Joe Martins is not going by. Now Burton tries to get by. He's up in the wall. Here comes Miller. Oh, man. Jones gets slowed down big time. How is Burton keeping it going? Lost a lot of spots, and now Miller goes up to 4th. And the challenge for the lead is on. Cindric's got to deal with Dale Earnhardt Jr. off of 2. Looks like the pack's really gone by Tommy Joe now. Almost left in front of Brandon Jones, but for the race lead. Here comes Junebug in the 8. He leads at the line, and the crowd goes wild. He only does one Xfinity Series race a year after his retirement from Cup in 17. And Junior goes to the point. Get up on your feet, Junior Nation. Good gap at the moment. Vinnie Miller has lost some spots. Lost positions to Burton, Allgaier, Sieg, and Jones. Now Jones goes top side. Same with Haley. Gregson goes top as well. Almost a 3-wide battle. Brandon Jones gets by both Miller and Sieg. He's up to 6th. Allgaier improves to 5th. Here's Briscoe on the outside of Cindric for 2nd. Briscoe clearing Cindric, focusing again on that battle. Now Gregson trying to look outside on Brandon Jones. Has the run up in 3 and 4. Up in the wall for just a moment, and here he comes. Next stage, by the way, will end at lap number 90. Here comes Burton on the outside of Austin Cindric for 3rd. Justin Allgaier trying to enter the picture. Burton has it for now. Riding the wall, not getting into it though. And now tries to get a run on Chase Briscoe for the runner-up spot. Allgaier outside on Cindric for 4th. Cindric has been fading back ever since Dale Jr. took the lead back. All really single file. That's the battle for 9th position at the moment. Justin Haley and Ryan Sieg. And Jones up in the wall in 3 and 4. That's a pounding right there. Oh, Haley, hang on. Got into Ryan Sieg as well. They keep him straight. I think Jones has some right side damage to the 10. Get the rear end. Kind of see it. Yeah, does have some right side damage. Allgaier, he's made his way up to 3rd. Here comes Noah Gregson. He's looking for 4th on Burton. Now Allgaier looks for 2nd on Briscoe. This is trying to be a Junior Motorsports 1-2-3 battle at the moment. Gregson was 4th at the stripe. Where's Michael Hernandez? 1 on the 1. Back in 12th position behind Joe Graff Jr. How about the job the 08's doing ahead of Michael Annett and Riley Herbst? 2 of the drivers, Riley Herbst, won his first ever Xfinity Series race last week. Allgaier shuts the door on Gregson. Here's the battle for the lead. Junior says, hey, you young guns, go after it. Allgaier goes to the point. Here's Gregson looking for 2nd. Working out just yet down the back. Top 3 still Junior Motorsports. Here come the Ford Mustangs of Briscoe and Cindric, and the Gibbs teammates of Burton and Jones. 7 cars under a blanket battling for the lead. There's a battle for 8th. That is Miller and Haley once again. Battle for 10th is Sieg and Annett, and right now Ryan Sieg has the 10th spot. 3 wide. Look at Briscoe all the way on the outside. On Noah Gregson. They're 3 wide for 2nd. Junior by himself on the bottom. Nice push from Austin Cindric, and Chase Briscoe goes to second. The Fords remain on the high side. Allgaier decides to keep the 19 degrees of banking. Briscoe with the advantage off of turn 4. Who gets him at the stripe? It is Chase Briscoe. Drag race cam down the back in the battle for second. Austin Cindric with the edge over Justin Allgaier. And now Cindric all the way to the outside for the lead. Almost gets up into the wall. Briscoe, I think, got a little bit loose up in 3 and 4. Open the door for Cindric to take the lead back. And he's got it. Focus our eyes on here as well. Annette trying to get by on Ryan Sieg. Now they're going to split Phil and Vinnie Miller. 3 wide for 9th. Good racing happening down the backstretch, and Sieg gets the advantage over Miller for right now. He's got the progressive banking. Here comes Riley Herbst in the battle for 12th on Joe Graff Jr. All the way topside. Graff shuts the door, and Sieg propels to 9th. First time we've seen him really as high as 9th position today. Harrison Burton is taking the lead away from Austin Cindric, getting a nice push from Brandon Jones. Jones now looks for second on Cindric going down the back straightaway. He's got that. Now can he challenge Harrison for the race lead off of turn number 4? He's there. Jones to the lead over Burton at the stripe. Noah Gregson trying to work top side. Man, in these pack races we've seen in years past, you had to go to the low side. But with all these tracks, they've got the high line working out for them on the LP files. That is how they are getting the race lead. Burton inside, Jones outside once again. Harrison not giving up the low line. Jones and Gregson working together in the draft off of turn number 4 at the stripe. It's Harrison Burton. That middle line can work pretty well. You just have to fight for it. Burton trying to clear Jones. Can't do it just yet. Joe Gibbs, your top 2, still heating up. They've won the last 3 races. It was Burton, then Jones, then Herbst. 69 laps in the books. We've got a nice battle happening for the race lead. Give you a full field rundown. Brandon Jones, the race leader. Harrison Burton second. Noah Gregson third. 4th is Dale Earnhardt Jr. 5th, Austin Cindric. 6th, Justin Allgaier. 7th, Chase Briscoe. Justin Haley 8th. Ryan Sieg 9th. Michael Annett 10th. Vinnie Miller 11th. Joe Graff Jr. 12th. Riley Herbst 13th. Alex LeBay 14th, Ross Chastain 15th, Jesse Little 16th, good battle for 17th between Anthony Alfredo and Jeremy Clements. 19th is now Jeffrey Earnhardt. Back in 20th, it's Matt Mills. 21st, Brandon Brown. 22nd now, CJ McLaughlin. 23rd, Bailey Curry. 24th, BJ McLeod. 25th, Andy Seiss. 26th, Landon Castle. 27th, Cody Vanderwall. 28th, Tammy Hill. 29th, Mason Massey. 30th is Chad Fincham. 31st, David Starr. 32nd is 32nd, Josh Williams. Last car in the lead lap in 33rd is Joe Nemechek. Cars a lap down. 34th, Tommy Joe Martins. 35th, Stephen Length. And out of the race is Ray Black the second. Battle for the lead still heating on up. Brandon Jones goes back to the race lead. Noah Gregson looking for second on the outside on Harrison Burton. He's got that. Cindric looks for third on the 20. Gregson hard on the brakes entering turn 3. Does this open up the door for Cindric in a 22? Has the perfect lane up top, but Gregson slams the door. Now Burton trying to get on the inside. Nothing working out just yet. Gregson all the way up top. Nice push to Brandon Jones, top 3, now trying to pull away. Burton can tuck in line if he wants. No, he still commits inside on Cindric for 3rd. And here comes Noah on the top. From Las Vegas, Noah Gragson back to the race lead over Brandon Jones. Cindric looking high side for 2nd position. Jones not giving up though just yet. Good battling heating up, and Gragson leads Cindric at the stripe. Gonna take a break for a few laps. I've been talking a lot. Let's let you guys enjoy the engine sounds of these cars. "75 laps in the books, now about to be 76. Justin Allgaier takes the lead back." I'm glad Dracoan Racing understood my full field rundown joke there. Brandon Jones makes his way back up into 2nd. Gragson's up into 3rd. Here comes Briscoe on the outside. He looks for 4th. Dale Jr. still been at that tail end of the pack in 7th spot. Looks like a lot more single file racing than we've usually seen. Jones now challenges high side on Justin Allgaier for the race lead. They were single file, now back into a pack of 2. New leader, it's Brandon Jones at Homestead, Miami in the 305. Haley by himself in 8th. Battle for 9th, Ryan Sieg and Michael Unnett. Joe Graff Jr. trying to get into this picture and gain some more momentum because of these two battling. Allgaier trying to defend the lead on the inside line. The push coming from Noah Gragson. The high side, though, in 3 and 4 is the best way to go in that set of turns. And the 19 car continues to lead. He's won twice in the Xfinity Series, coming at Kansas Speedway last season and Phoenix Raceway just 2 weeks ago. Briscoe and Allgaier now battling for the runner-up spot. Briscoe thinking about going to the outside. All the way up he goes. Here comes Briscoe and Burton, a new leader. Chase Briscoe off of turn 4. 11 laps to go in stage number 2. It's been a clean race all day so far. No yellows. Oh, car out of the race. That's Cody Vanderwall in the 52. I don't know what happened to him. Let's take a look. Does this bring a yellow flag out? I'm surprised it didn't. He blew the engine. Tough break for him. Getting word from race control. That will bring the caution flag out. Or will it? Officials still determining, and here comes the yellow. 10 to go in the stage, and fluid on the track, on the grass as well. Yellow's coming out. Who's going to bring them to the flag? Justin Allgaier or Chase Briscoe? Give it to the 7. So first caution. out for Cody Vanderwall. Race control determined that was just way too dangerous for Vanderwall to just be sitting there on the apron and have a handful of cars go by. Good call there by the tower. And definitely changes up the strategy as well, because we were about, like, what, 30 laps into that stint? And everyone's going to come in, and now strategy could be huge once the caution comes out to end stage number 2. See what everyone's going to do here on this stand. That definitely helps out Joe Nemechek, Josh Williams. They remain on the lead lap. We'll figure out what happened with Vanderwall in just a moment. We know he blew up. And the issue for Vanderwall was a header issue, so second car out of the race. Everyone is down pit road with the exception of Tommy Joe Martins. He's got to go one more lap. Same with Stephen Leith. 266 cars. That's kind of weird to see. But Allgaier led them on to pit road. Who's going to win here? It's going to be close. Justin Allgaier holds off Chase Briscoe. Second out the box, Dale Jr. Fourth is Brandon Jones. Fifth, Harrison Burton. Sixth, Austin Cindric. Seventh, Justin Haley. Eighth, Ryan Sieg. Ninth was Michael Annett. And 10th, Joe Graff Jr. So Cody Vanderwall in the 52 car done for the day. Thought we had that clicked. We did not. What's going on here? There we go. Something's going on my mouse. It's like not working right. So watch Vanderwall battling in the back of the pack. That's a huge pack back there as well. Ah, just blew up. Fluid started leaking onto the track. That's a lot of it coming on out. Good call by the tower to throw the yellow out. But now here's the scare. If he stops on the runoff area, we have no problem. But the fact is here, he's on the grass. And now watch this as leaders are going by. Stops right on the apron. I mean, he's still on the grass, but that is still a dangerous area to stop. And a good call coming. Look at that. Look how scary that is. Imagine if there's a wreck happening in turn 1. A lot of controversial calls in the Xfinity Series race after Tommy Joe Martins blew up and no decision came from the tower to throw the yellow out. The judgment call, in my opinion, I think NASCAR made the right call here. Well, not the right call, I should say. They made a good call last week. So yellow's out. Let me go get a drink real quick and then we'll get ready for the restart. We gotta have yellow somehow, some way, dude. We'll have 5 laps to go when we take the green for the restart. First restart of the day that does not come from stage. Justin Allgaier in the lead. Chase Briscoe running second. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in third. Brandon Jones fourth. Harrison Burton fifth. Austin Cindric sixth. Justin Haley seventh. Ryan Sieg eighth. Michael Annett ninth. And Joe Graf Jr. rounds out the top 10. Noah Gragson did not have a good stop. He has fallen all the way back to the 12th spot. Coming into the restart zone, Justin Allgaier brings the field back to green. 5 laps to go in stage 2. Top 2 get good jumps. Tommy Joe Murray and Stephen Length trying to go by. Length's got a faster car than TJL, but the top 2 have a nice draft. They're trying to pull away off of 2. All working together on the top side. That's where you really want to go. But Allgaier decides to commit to the middle. And here comes Chase Briscoe. Side by side for the lead. 4 laps to go in stage number 2. Here comes Junior trying to get by his teammate. He's looking for second position. Oh, at the ball! Tommy Joe Martins. Cindric got in the back of him. Keeps the car going. Everyone's got to get by him. That got close and really risky. Could have caused a big crash there. But look at the mess. CJ McLaughlin up in the wall, up in 3 and 4. Look at the spot Cindric lost because of it. I think he's outside the top 10. He is. Currently running now 14th for the lead. Here comes Junior on the outside of Briscoe. If Junior wins the stage, Junior Nation is going to go nuts. And they really will go nuts. Up in the wall, the 66 of length once again. Holds up Ryan Sieg. Almost gets in the back of him. 2 laps to go in stage 2. Earnhardt Jr. goes to the point. I don't think he's ever won at Homestead Miami in any of the cars he has driven before. And the number 8 back out to the point. Allgaier back to 3rd. Jones in 4th. It's likely those 4 drivers battling for the stage victory. 3 wide here. Gragson trying to push Stephen Lake. Haley gets very tight. Opens the door for Michael Annett. Off of turn 4. Final lap in stage number 2. And it's Junior out in front. Caution flag is out for the end of stage number 2. Jones and Briscoe will battle for second, but out of turn number 4, is it going to be Junior or could it be Brandon Jones? It's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. Little E to the checkered flag to end stage 2. Second, Brandon Jones. Third, Chase Briscoe. Fourth, Justin Allgaier. Fifth, Harrison Burton. 6th, Noah Gragson. 7th, Ryan Sieg. 8th, Michael Annett. 9th, Justin Haley. 10th, Joe Graf Jr. 12th spot was Austin Cindric. And it was a close battle for that final point. Now we're going to see some strategy happen. Do you come in for fresher grip tires or do you stay out? But whatever the situation's going to be, this is likely going to be a one-stop race. You've got the 60-lap pit window. And Austin Cindric is going to come in. Also coming in, CJ McLaughlin. Those are the only 2 that are coming. Actually, 3 now. Josh Williams will make his way down pit road. This will be very interesting. Remember what happened at the end of stage 2. Some drivers came in, others stayed out, and those guys were out front for a lot. So there's Cindric in the 22. Let's show you as well how he got caught up with Tommy Joe. On board here. Oh, he just got it back to 66, put him up to the wall. No yellow came out, though. And McLaughlin actually came out in front of Cindric. Now, remember, these guys are going to have the fresher rubber. Don't be surprised if Austin Cindric has the best car right now. Everyone else stayed out, so Cindric will have about, what, like 10 laps fresher tires than these other guys? So that will be interesting to see what happens there. But Noah Gragson Dale Earnhardt Jr. in command. Why don't we talk about Noah Gragson? Restart outside the top 10, rebounded to finish 6th in stage 2. So you're ready to go back to green. Lap 93 officially on the board. So a few laps out from being halfway in the 2020 Census.gov 300. Race leader is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Second spot currently, Brandon Jones. Third is Chase Briscoe. Fourth is Justin Allgaier. Fifth, Harrison Burton. Sixth, Noah Gragson. Seventh, Ryan Sieg. Eighth, Michael Annette. Ninth, Justin Haley. 10th is Joe Graff Jr. On the 11th, Vinny Miller. 12th, Alex LeBay. 13th, Riley Herbst. 14th, Anthony Alfredo. 15th, Jesse Little. 16th, Ross Chastain. 17th, Timmy Hill. 18th, Andy Seiss. 19th is Chad Fincham. And 20th is Landon Castle. Two drivers on the inside line lineup a lap down, Stephen Leith and Tommy Joe Martins. Watch out for these three drivers in the back of the pack. CJ McLaughlin, Austin Cindric, and Josh Williams. Cindric, the Stage 1 winner especially. They have 10 laps of fresher tires and topped off after Stage 2 ended. Junior will bring the field into the Geico restart zone as the pace car makes the turn into pit road. We are back up through the gears again at Homestead, Miami. Allgaier tries to peek to the bottom. I think he may not want to think that right now at the moment. We're going to see if Joe Martins and Stephen Lake will get in front of Dale Jr. to get the lead away. But Martin slowing down the 7 car big time off of turn number 2. Come look at how much slots he's going to lose. Junior and Jones get clear of Stephen Leith. Briscoe trying to do the same thing. And he's got the run. For second spot is Chase Briscoe. Oh, hang on there. Ryan Sieg and Tommy Joe Martins almost get together again. it tight up there in 1 and 2 once again. Briscoe makes his way to second. Harrison Burton looks for third on Jones. Gregson's made his way back up into fifth. There you see Austin Cindric in the back of your screen trying to make up some spots. Definitely will have a better car on the long run. And here's Briscoe outside with Noah Gregson's help. That is for the race lead. Junior nipped Briscoe at the line by 100th of a second. As they work their way into turns 1 and 2. Earnhardt falls back to third, and now Gregson up to second. Almost put a bumper to chase Briscoe. Here comes Jones trying to look to the outside. Ryan Sieg also trying to enter the picture as well. Currently right in sixth, his best effort at the moment in this race. Go to the back of the pack since the restart. Cindric has lost a lot of ground though, not really making up any places. There's CJ McLaughlin in front. Other guy that came in, Josh Williams, they're still staying in the back of the pack for right now. Remember, Cindric got that damage after making contact with Tommy Joe Martins. Currently right now in the 29th position. Trying to get by Brandon Brown at the moment. Battle for the lead, or for second right now. Jones trying to get by on Gregson. He's got that. Then you got that second pack led by Ryan Sieg. Michael Annette joining in on the fun as well. Same with Joe Graff Jr. Battle for 11th, Vinnie Miller and Riley Herbst. Herbst, last week's winner, a first-time winner in the Xfinity Series, coming from Atlanta. Brandon Jones all the way to the top of the track with help from Dale Jr. And he's going to look inside for the lead. Next time they cross the line, cross flags will go up in the air halfway home. Already. Here comes Jr. on the high side. Help from Noah once again. Going into turn number 3. Junior's up in the wall. This could help out Brandon Jones. Briscoe's going to try to pull away from the 8. Sieg trying to enter the battle. Stephen Lang doing a good job out in front of the 11 car of Haley at the moment. Justin Allgaier going by. Allgaier was currently running in 7th. Michael Annette running in 8th. Haley and Graff Jr. battle for 9th. Haley still has to deal with that slow 66. Noah Gregson all the way to the top. It was 3 wide for third. Gregson gets the advantage. 101 laps are down, 99 to go. Really good battle on the track. Jones and Burton, they're battling for 4th. Gregson decides to go up top. And he's up in the wall, though. Very tight off of the corner. Affects Brandon Jones. Harrison Burton gets the edge for 4th. And now here comes Sieg. 3 wide. 2 of them battling for 7th for a moment. They are 3 wide. Look at Annette all the way to the high side. Trying to get by. Gregson on the outside, looks for 3rd on Harrison Burton. He's got it for right now. Now looks for 2nd on Junior. He's up in the wall. A double overtake by Noah Gregson. It's pretty impressive. On the outside, Ryan Sieg. And Justin Haley, that's the battle for 6th on the track. Top speed for Sieg, almost 180 going into turn 3. Slowing down at about 140 in 3 and 4. So definitely a little bit faster than what the truck guys were running last night. As the battle for second, Gregson got the edge over Jr. Earnhardt Jr. looking for help from Harrison Burton. Two Jr. guys leading second and third, two Gibbs guys in fourth and fifth, but all happening behind the Stewart-Haas driver of Chase Briscoe. Gregson drives it in deep. He's up in the wall. Oh, don't make this 4 wide off of turn 4. That could be a possibility. Gregson's still up in the wall. And look at how much Chase Briscoe has on the gap over second. 3 wide, Jr. and Burton trying to get to the inside. Now they're 3 wide with Jones in 1. We'll focus as well on that battle for 6th. Ryan Sieg, Justin Haley, and Michael Annett trying to play spoiler here. Now Sieg looks for 5th. Gregson gets tight once again, up in 3 and 4. All the way up top goes Noah. Pulled in closer though. Gained about a 10th over Briscoe last time by. Fastest car on track, well, the fastest lap I should say, is Noah Gragson. 32.518. Update you, by the way, on some of those cars that pitted earlier. Austin Cindric, there he is in the 22. He's made his way up to the 18th position. As for the other cars, let's show you who else pitted. CJ McLaughlin in the 93, currently 25th. As for Josh Williams, currently in 30th position. So not really what they wanted at the moment. By the way, Gregson just took the lead away from Briscoe. Had a nice toe, nice high line up in 3 and 4. And he's back up front. Earnhardt Jr. looks for second on Briscoe in turn 3. These drivers must have an amazing feeling. Look at Annett all the way up top into the wall he goes. Gets by Burton, gets by Haley, gets by Sieg. He's up to 5th, entering the battle. All junior motorsports cars inside the top 10 at the moment. I wish we could say all Gibbs cars right now, but Riley Herbst is still battling with Vinnie Miller for 11th. Here goes Junior to the high side, almost into the wall, battling for the lead with Noah Gragson off of 4. Take the 8 to the top of the pylon at the moment. Annett battles with Jones, that's for 4th. He is showing up at the right time in stage 3. I know it's we got a lot of racing left, but a good time for Annett to show up. Gregson still not giving up on his boss. On the high side goes the 8 of Junior. Continues to maintain that race lead. 90 laps to go in Homestead. First car they could possibly catch up to is in turn 3. Let's not worry about that for right now. You know lap traffic will be a factor in stage 3 if we go green the rest of the way. A 9-car battle for the race lead. All within 1 second of each other. Justin Haley leading the tail end of this pack. It could be Ryan Sieg shortly. Here goes Briscoe to the inside for the race lead. And here comes Annett. He's up to 3rd. Down the backstretch they go. Annett looks for second on Chase Briscoe. Up to 2nd. Now Michael challenges for the lead. 3 wide in turns 3 and 4. Going to be a good battle to the stripe. Annett over Junior. Where did Michael Annett come from? No doubt about it. He has shown up at the right time. 112 laps are in the books. Let's give you a full field rundown. Michael Annett in the lead. 2nd spot, Dale Jr. 3rd, Justin Allgaier. 4th, Chase Briscoe. 5th, Justin Haley. 6th is Harrison Burton. 7th, Noah Gragson. 8th, Brandon Jones. And 9th, Ryan Sieg. 10th position is Joe Graff Jr. Now he has to deal with Riley Herbst in 11th. 12th, Benny Miller. 13th, Jesse Little. 14th is Anthony Alfredo. 15th now, Austin Cindric. 16th, PJ McLeod. 17th, Timmy Hill. 18th, Ross Chastain. 19th, Jeremy Clements. And 20th, it's Alex LeBay. 21st, Bailey Curry. 22nd, Chad Fincham. 23rd is Jeffrey Earnhardt. 24th, Matt Mills. 25th, CJ McLaughlin. 26th, Landon Castle. 27th, Mason Massey. 28th is Josh Williams. 29th, Andy Seiss. 30th, Brandon Brown. 31st is David Starr. 32nd, Joe Nemechek, last car on the lead lap. Battle for the lead. Justin Allgaier on Michael Annett. Move the 7 to the top of the charts. Trying to put a gap now on his teammate Annett. Here comes Justin Haley. Was 3rd last time in the line, but he falls back to 4th. He has shown up as well. Good racing going on at the moment. Nice to see all these drivers battling in Stage 3. Remember, a lot of them got in that wreck in Stage number 2, that big one. Took a lot of them out of the race except for Annett and the 8 car last week was driven by Daniel Hemrick. This week it's Junior. Here comes Briscoe to the outside on Allgaier. That's for the race lead. Just at the line, Briscoe nips Allgaier, taking it away. Here comes Harrison Burton, looks for 2nd on the track. Away from Allgaier, pushing the 98 car, and they go 1-2 off of 2. Gragson using to try to go all the way top. Burton goes all the way top. Up in the wall goes Harrison. Allgaier takes 2nd back and now is trying to charge out the 98. Sieg and Jones have pretty much bowed out of this pack. That's 3 wide for the top 5 spot. Junior in the middle, Gragson up top, and Haley on the bottom. From the rear bumper of Chase Briscoe into turn 3. Burton and Gragson trying to get a run up in 3 and 4. Burton up in the wall. He goes. You can hear it. A lot of time lost there for Harrison. Here comes Allgaier trying to get a nice draft off of Chase Briscoe off of 2. Has the run to the inside with help from teammate Annett. 3, 4 junior cars trying to work together in turn 3. All separated by about 2 to 3 car lengths. Don't forget about the high line. That's where Briscoe is good off of turn 4. He keeps the lead. Burton moves up to 3rd on Annett. Here comes Haley taking the spot away from Dale Jr. Back up front here. Riley Herbst has cracked the top 10 over Joe Graff Jr. at the moment. Up to 2nd he goes. Burton takes it away. Now challenging for the lead on Briscoe. Does he go in the wall again? Yes, he does. Losing more time. But somehow keeps 2nd anyway, did not lose any speed. 80 to go at Homestead, Miami. Briscoe doing a good job protecting both lanes at the moment. But Burton's going to get a run in turn 3. Briscoe committed down low, not what you really want to do at the moment. Haley jumps all the way down low. That's 3 wide for 3rd. And take Harrison back to the top. Pushing needs comes from Michael Annett. Let you guys enjoy the sounds once again. Crank it on up. Dale Earnhardt Jr. back to the front of the pack. The crowd goes crazy. That little E is back up front. Ryan Sieg now looks like he bowed out of the pack. Two packs right now. You got that lead pack here with Junior out in front. Then you've got a second pack here led by Riley Herbst. A third pack led by BJ McLeod in the 0, who's currently in 16th spot. And then they're all just really bunched out for right now. Allgaier looking high side for the lead. This time by at the line, it will be 75 laps to go. Oh, in the wall again is Gregson. Allgaier keeps the race lead. Gregson back up to the point. No help coming. Junior Motorsports still battling it out for the race lead. Advantage Noah Gregson. But here comes Chase Briscoe. Looking for second on the track. They are catching lap traffic. That is Joe Nemechek in the 47. First car they would catch up to. Last car on the lead lap, currently in 32nd. Here comes Briscoe on the high side. That's a battle for the race lead off of turn number 4. The next lap or two, it will be lap traffic. We are about as well. Remember, these drivers came in about lap 82 on their last stock. And we are approaching that window soon. We're on lap 128 right now. About probably 15 laps out from seeing green flag pit stops unless we get a caution flag. Harrison Burton giving a nice push to Chase Briscoe. Move the 98 out to the front of the pack. Burton goes high side. Puts a block on Justin Allgaier. Haley tries to look underneath. Nothing working out. Tucks back in line. Burton goes back out front. There's Nemechek ahead in the 47. How does this work off of turn 2? I think Burton goes all the way to the inside unless Briscoe gets there off of 2. This is where Burton should look here. And he doesn't. I don't know why he decided not to look. That's insane. Now he goes high. Nemechek stays in the middle. Burton should keep the lead here. Justin Haley slowed down a lot because of it. He'll go to the inside. Michael now Junior slowed down by it. I think Nemechek can get a lot of boost because of that. Next car they would catch up to would be Tommy Joe Martins in the 66. He's in turn 4. These guys halfway down the backstretch, as I mentioned it. Allgaier makes its way up to second over the 98 of Briscoe. Now looking to challenge Harrison Burton. Everyone's staying on that middle line for right now. The entire pack that's in it right now. It's an 8-car battle for the race lead have gone by. Ryan Sieg has bowed out of the pack. He's 3 seconds back. Riley Herbst still leading that second pack. There's Austin Cindric. He is up to 12th. Remember, he's got 10 laps fresher tires. He is trying to make his way back up, but currently 7.5 seconds behind the race leader. $70 laps to go. Now make it 69 to go at the stripe. Burton continues to lead. On that, all the way to the top side, looking for third on Chase Briscoe. He's got that. Now could be challenging for second on teammate Allgaier. making their way down the back straightaway. They remain side by side. 3 junior cars in this pack. In that 4-car pack. Now it's going to turn to 6 with all 4 junior cars now in it as Earnhardt's entered the game. Annette moves to second, gets by on Allgaier. Now can he get by Harrison Burton? Michael thinking about looking outside, but Gregson decides to look earlier. 3 wide for second, 3 by 3. That's an impressive battle. Gregson's got a run on Burton, looking to the outside for the race lead. And he's got it. He's got it for a moment. Burton still fighting back on the inside. Has the lead down the back. Gregson with the advantage going into turn number 1. Here comes Earnhardt Jr. and Michael Annett. That's a good battle happening for 3rd position. Out of turn 2, Burton tries to shut the door. He can't just yet. Now Junior makes it to second on Burton. It's a 1-2 Junior Motorsports, and it's a battle for the lead. Junior, a great run to the high side. He's got the lead over Noah Gregson this time. Crowd goes wild once again. Give you a race summary as well. We've had 3 cautions in the race, 2 for stages, and 1 for the blown engine of Cody Vanderwall. Only 2 cars out of the race besides Vanderwall. Ray Black Jr. was out after the first caution when he rear-ended Joe Nemechek. 3 cars a lap down. 31 cars are now on the lead lap. Next car they would catch up to would be Tommy Joe Martins. He just crossed the start-finish line. David Starr, the last car on the lead lap. Junior back out in front, and here comes Justin Haley. And look at this. Junior sponsored by Filter Time. Haley sponsored by Leaf Filter. Oh gosh, this is going to be a good battle for the lead. It's air filters versus gutter protection, I should say. Entering turn number 3. What does Haley do? He commits high side over Junior, but he gets up, almost gets into the wall, looking for the lead. Justin Haley going to the top of the charts for the first time today. Almost has an Xfinity Series win coming at Daytona in 2018. But then advanced his position below the double yellow line. So he goes back out to the front. Should let you know as well, Austin Cindric has cracked the top 10. Now has to deal with Nemechek himself. Herbst and Graff have been having a battle royale all day. They're continuing to battle it on for 11th spot. See how Cindric does with Nemechek. No problems for right now. Battle for the lead once again. Burton led at the line over Haley off of 2. Advantage Harrison Burton down the back with help from teammate Brandon Jones. Now Jones with an advantage on the high side. Gets by Justin Haley. Jones looks for the lead on teammate. And Brandon Jones goes to the top of the charts. 139 laps on the board. Let's give you a full field rundown. Brandon Jones in the lead. Harrison Burton second. Justin Haley third. Justin Allgaier fourth. Michael Annett now fifth. Dale Earnhardt Jr. sixth. Noah Gregson seventh. Chase Briscoe 8th. Ryan Sieg 9th. Austin Cindric is 10th. Good battle for 11th. Austin Cindric has it. Joe Graff Jr. is 12th. Justy Little is in 13th. 14th is Anthony Alfredo. 15th, Vinnie Miller. 16th spot, Timmy Hill. 17th, BJ McLeod. 18th, Bailey Curry. 19th, Ross Chastain. And 20th, Jeremy Clements. 21st, Alex LeBay. 22nd, Jeffrey Earnhardt. 23rd, Matt Mills. 24th, Mason Massey. 25th, CJ McLaughlin. 26th is now Chad Fincham. Where's Landon Castle? Ah, pit stops. Josh Williams came in the 92, unscheduled stop for him. 27th is now Landon Castle. 28th is Brandon Brown. And now we focus back up front for the lead. They catch up to Tommy Joe Martins in just a moment. Brandon Jones back out in front of Harrison Burton. He's the 92 exiting pit road, and now they come up to TJM. How will this all pay out as they all go down the backstretch? Three of the four junior motorsport cars working together on the high side. Here comes Annette. It's 3 wide for second. Briscoe's up to the wall off of turn 4. Annette takes second spot. Now he looks on Brandon Jones. But at the same time, you've got to deal with Tommy Joe Martins. Annette to the outside on Jones for the lead. Annette's got the run. Now where does Tommy go? Stays on the middle. That should help out the one. Get on by. Or does Tommy Joe slow down the one? Squeezes by. Holy moly, that got close. And Annette still got the lead. That's incredible. Next car would be David Starr. He's in turn 2. They'll probably catch him about maybe 3 to 5 laps. Burton on the excuse me, that's not Burton. Earnhardt Jr. on the outside of Brandon Jones for second spot, and he's got that for right now. Gregson getting slowed down. Same with Josh Williams, but remember the 92's got fresher tires with an unscheduled pit stop. Nice push by Earnhardt Jr. to Michael Annett. Now does Jr. Do something? Annett owes Earnhardt a favor from earlier on in the race. They all remain single file. Allgaier looks to the outside, trying to make a junior 1, 2, 3. Oh, blow it up! Tommy Joe Martins again. And he's up in the wall pretty hard. That's going to bring out a caution. Second week in a row, Tommy Joe Martins has blown the engine. A lot of fluid coming out from the 66. Caution flag is out. Everyone should be good to go on fuel the rest of the way, but it will be marginal. At the line, it is Michael Annett. Tough break for the 66 of Tommy Joe Martins. His day comes to an end. Helps out the 6 of David Starr. Remains on the lead lap, and we will see pit stops for one final time. Austin Cindric, by the way, climbed up to 9th, and with the yellow, this definitely helps him out. He's back in the hunt to try to win this race. Update you on Tommy Joe Martins. A camshaft issue has taken him out. Everyone coming in. Josh Williams doesn't have to come in. Remember, he came in earlier on. Lap traffic staying out, obviously. Let's watch Michael Annett. Justin Allgaier, his pit stall behind him. Oh, wow. A net playing strategy. Gas only. Some doing gas only. Some doing 2. Others do 4. Briscoe second. Haley is third. Those 3 drivers, gas and go. Allgaier took 4 tires. That is interesting. 5th is Jones. 6th, Jr. 7th, Burton. 8th is Sieg. 9th, Cindric. 10th, Riley Herbst. So your top 3 decided to only take gas. That is interesting. Lap cars are coming in. Josh Williams will stay out. Currently a lap down. And he's going to have fresher tires than the top 3. Allgaier may be in the catbird seat on this restart. So it will be interesting. We know how Tommy Joe Martins blew up. It was the camshaft issue. Then got into the wall. Lost control of the car. Race control said, bring the yellow out. Alright, lights are off the pace car, and that's just having some fun with Josh Williams. When we come to the green flag, there will be 50 laps to go. So we've got about probably a half hour left in this race. Current race leader is Michael Annett. Chase Briscoe stayed out. Justin Haley currently third. Those guys only took gas. 4th, Justin Allgaier. 5th, Brandon Jones. 6th is Dale Earnhardt Jr. 7th, Harrison Burton. 8th, Ryan Sieg. 9th, Austin Cindric. And 10th is Riley Herbst. 11th, Joe Graf Jr. 12th, Noah Gregson. That team's just had a tough time in pit stops today. 13th, Vinnie Miller. 14th, Anthony Alfredo. 15th, Jesse Little. 16th, Ross Chastain. 17th, Timmy Hill. 18th is Alex LeBay. 19th, BJ McLeod. 20th is Jeffrey Earnhardt. 3 drivers lap on the inside line. Josh Williams is a lap down. First car a lap down. Followed by Stephen Length. And actually last car a lap down. He's kind of 2 laps down right now. First car a lap down, Joe Nemechek, then Stephen Length. Tommy Joe Martins, Cody Vanderall, Ray Black the second. All done. Michael Annett. He was quiet all in stage 1 and 2, and now leading in stage number 3. 50 laps to go when we come to the restart. Show you how Williams got that restart. Shows you why 4 tires are better than none. Now watch Allgaier. Bye-bye. Oh, trouble. Oh, my goodness. Gregson into the back of Austin Cindric. And what a save Cindric made. He is charging by. Look at how much. Annette's lost. Oh, he's coming down pit road. Briscoe and Haley also coming. Look at the mess off turn 4. Who else is out in the pits? Landon Castle coming down pit road. That was crazy. Allgaier going by the lap traffic. It should have taken 4 tires. I have no idea what the heck they were thinking. Cindric and Gregson, they battle for 3rd on the track. Those two almost got together. I think Cindric's not really happy at Noah Gregson right now at the moment. That was just a yellow waiting to happen, but somehow it wasn't a yellow. Brandon Jones trying to get by that 66 car. Someone got loose off of turn 2 in this pack. I think that was either Mason Massey or Anthony Alfredo getting together. They're 4 wide in turn 3. Look at Brandon Brown. Going to get squeezed up almost into the wall by Jeffrey Earnhardt off of turn 4. That's some crazy racing going on right now. Gregson trying to get by Josh Williams. He takes 3rd spot away. But look at the gap, though, that Allgaier has put on Gregson. Over a second. Jones closing in 6/10 behind Allgaier. Still has to deal with Stephen Length in that 66 car. Gap now from 6/10. Whoa, up to 7/10. So now those 3 drivers that came down pit road are currently a lap down. They're going to need another yellow. Here comes Gregson, looking on the outside on Jones for 2nd spot. Being slowed down a little bit. Look at the mess off of turn 4 up in the wall. There is Matt Mills in the 5. Rode the wall up in 3 and 4, losing a lot of ground. Drivers are just getting more and more aggressive, especially with the fact that we have under 50 laps to go. In a few laps, we will give you a full field rundown. Gregson's got to run. Trying to get the push he needs from the 66 car. Gregson now up to 2nd. Harrison Burton has charged up to 4th. Earnhardt Jr. to 5th. Cindric back in 6th. And Sieg is 7th. Where's Riley Herbst? You think he'd be in this battle? He's in the 2nd pack, currently running in 9th. That's a huge 2nd pack. Tail end of the pack. I don't know what happened with Jesse Little. He has been outside the top 10. He's back in 26th. Goodness gracious. He lost so much time last time out. Jones has gone by Gregson for 2nd. But Steven is at 66, still playing spoiler. Gap is almost a 2nd lead over the 19. Castle has been in for a while. I think something happened under the hood. Here comes Earnhardt Jr. on the high side, working with the 66 up in the wall, trying to pass 2 cars. Couldn't do it just yet, though. Jones trying everything he can to get by Gregson. Still nothing working out. Earnhardt Jr. has made his way up to 4th. Gregson trying to go all the way to the top. Steven shuts the door, bounces off the wall. Now Allgaier. Still, that gap is consistent. Nearly a 2nd lead. Now you gotta watch as well, Annette and company, once they catch up to that big 2nd back. Because you know they're going to be faster with the fresher tires. Kinda. Jones gets by. Now here's Burton looking for second. .160 on the boards. Here's how they look. Allgaier lost a 10th that time. Brandon Jones currently running second. Harrison Burton is third. Noah Gragson fourth. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in fifth. Austin Cindric's now sixth. Back to seventh. Ryan Sieg took that away from him. Joe Graff Jr. 8th, Riley Herbst 9th, Vinnie Miller is 10th. Anthony Alfredo, good run for him right now, currently 11th. Jeffrey Earnhardt 12th. How about Andy Seitz running in 13th? 14th position is Matt Mills. Battle for 15th. BJ McLeod with it. Jeremy Clements back to 16th. Mason Massey 17th. 18th spot, Ross Chastain. 19th, Timmy Hill. 3 wide for 20th. Right now, it's Bailey Curry. 21st, CJ McLaughlin. 22nd, Jesse Little. 23rd, David Starr. 24th, Brandon Brown. 25th is Chad Fincham. 26th, Alex LeBay. 27th, Stephen Length. 28th is Joe Nemechek. 29th, Michael Annette. 30th is Chase Briscoe. 31st is Justin Haley. 32nd is Josh Williams. Landon Castle on pit road. Big problem behind the wall with an 89. Out of the race is Tommy Joe Martins, Cody Vanderwall, and Ray Leonard second. Brandon Jones has closed the gap on Justin Allgaier to about a half second. You know what? I'm kind of thinking about it now. I'm thinking these three cars here, Haley, Briscoe, and Annette. They came in to top off because they have a feeling that these guys here are not going to make it on gas. So what Haley, Briscoe, and Annette want is a green race to the end. If a caution comes out, that's going to hurt them. They're going to have to hope for another caution then. Stephen Length up in the wall. Gregson inside, dealing with Harrison Burton. Good battle for third position. Jones shutting the door on Noah Gregson. That's for third. Cindric has lost a lot of time. He's fallen back to 7th spot. Now just lost a spot to Ryan Sieg last lap. For second spot, here comes Gregson. He's got the fastest car still. Remember, 32.518. His best lap. Better than anyone else on the track. Up to second. Has closed the gap down to 3/10. He is onto the back bumper of Justin Allgaier. Does he look for the lead down the backstretch, or does he play it safe? Commits high. Gregson to the point. Jones looks for third on Burton. Meanwhile, a battle for fifth. Ryan Sieg is trying to get by Dale Earnhardt Jr. They have the 66 car in the way. Ooh, Jr. could get the advantage here. No, Length puts a slider on the 8 and is up in the wall. Sieg's got to run. Cindric's got to run. And a battle for the lead still heating up. Brandon Jones enters the battle as well. He looks for second on Allgaier. Not working. Jones on the outside. He's got the progressive banking. Gregson still keeps the lead at the stripe. Good side-by-side racing for the runner-up spot. Lap 168 now on the boards. 32 laps to go in Homestead, Miami. It's been a good race so far. No caution for wrecks. The only cautions have either been for stage brakes or fluid on the track. Gregson trying to pull away from Brandon Jones, Justin Allgaier, and Harrison Burton. Burton's got a good run outside Allgaier for third, and he's got that. Now Gregson has his hands full of 2 Gibbs cars. Burton goes to the outside. Jones will let him go by, but he's up in the wall. Still trying to keep the runner-up spot at the line. Dead even. Burton with the advantage by thousandths. To give you a margin there. That looked like that was even. 1/1000th of a second. Burton remains in second. Now he challenges the lead. He's up in the wall, though, once again. That's not what he wants. Gregson inside, trying to take second away. Excuse me, that's Allgaier. Man, my commentary's been messed up today. Probably because I'm hungry. Burton and Jones battle for third. Good battle for fifth still. Junior and Sieg. 2 Chevys. Cindric waiting in the wings. He's in 7th. Graf Jr. and Herbst are battling for 8th. How about Anthony Alfredo? He's now up in the top 10 in his second ever Xfinity Series start. Battle for 12th currently, I think it is. Yes, Jeffrey Earnhardt, BJ McLeod, teammate at JD Motorsports. Best battle on track. Sieg trying to get the edge over Junior. Harrison Burton up in the wall once again. Tried to go to the outside. Loses a lot of time to Allgaier. And now the Junior teammates try to pull away. Fan down to the pack for right now. Burton still trying to catch up to Justin Allgaier. This is the best battle on track. That is for 12th, Ross Chastain and BJ McLeod. Chastain, if I recall correctly, a 2-time winner in the Xfinity Series, Las Vegas 2018, Daytona 2019, the busiest man in the sport. But here comes Jeremy Clements, 3 wide, a battle for 13th. Earnhardt up top, Chastain in the middle, and Clements on the bottom. Earnhardt top side on McLeod. Meanwhile, back up front, Allgaier challenging Gregson. Here comes Burton, he goes top. Allgaier got loose in 3 and 4 once again. Burton trying to take second, he doesn't have it yet. Now what does Burton do on the high side? Gregson slides up in front. And now here comes Jones. Brandon Jones may have the best car on the track. Burton drives it deep on the high side. 3 wide for the race lead. Allgaier to the bottom. Up in the wall goes Junior. New leader Harrison Burton. He clears the 9 and the 7. Goes to the front. Austin Cindric has spoiled the party of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Ryan Sieg. This is the battle for the top 5 spot. 22 laps to go. It's coming down to the wire right now. Three cars under this blanket. 2 Chevys, 1 Ford. Junior commits top. Getting his way by Austin Cindric. He's got a good run. Chevys work together. Junior back up to 6th. Good job by Austin Cindric to make his way back up into the pack. Remember, made contact with Tommy Joe Martins earlier in the race. They both got up into the wall. Cindric came in at the end of stage 2, and he's made his way back up. Who's that? I thought Herbst had a lot of damage from him, but never mind. Junior now still going high. Really wants the 5th position, but Sieg shuts the door. Brandon Jones has bowed out of that battle for the race lead, currently reigning 4th, just over a second behind leader teammate Burton. Top 2 or actually 3 drivers of the top 5 looking for their 2nd wins of the season. That's Burton, Gregson, and Jones. Allgaier has not won yet this season. He's currently reigning 3rd, but Gregson's got a nice push to Burton. Gregson just going to play it safe for right now. He knows 3 and 4 have been the perfect place. It's the perfect place to make a move. Just staying behind, being very patient. 18 laps to go with the stripe. Burton, I think he's led the most laps so far today. If not, it's been Allgaier. Or maybe Cindric or Briscoe. Those guys are up in the running, but it's been really good back and forth racing early on in the race when they ran the pack. And then that last restart, they all just got back to being single file. And it was because of these drivers coming down pit road. Haley, there's Briscoe, and then Annette. They're working their way on by the slower traffic that are ahead of them. First car that the leaders would work their way to as a battle for the lead. Gregson inside on Burton. Nothing working just yet. First car would be Josh Williams. He is in turn 2. These guys are in turn 1. Gregson knows he's got a better car than Burton in the long run. Allgaier trying to give a push to Noah Gregson. But Allgaier wants that first win of the year himself. For 2nd on the track, Allgaier, he's up to the quarter panel of Noah Gregson. This is going to help Harrison pull away. It's a 3/10 of a second lead for the 20. Joe Gibbs Racing looking to go 4 in a row this season. Burton started the streak at Auto Club. Then it was Brandon Jones at Phoenix. Then Riley Herbst at Atlanta. Allgaier trying to battle for the lead. Does he cross over to the inside? Yes, he does. 15 laps to go. Allgaier trying, not working just yet. You've got to go high if you want to get by Harrison Burton, in my opinion. Tucks back in line, stays in 2nd, but commits to the middle. Gregson stays top. Meanwhile, the battle for 5th again. Cindric is in the top 5. Sieg back to 6th. Earnhardt Jr. is in 7th. Junior teammates, they should be working together. I don't think Junior knows it because he's focused on that battle with Cindric and Sieg. we stay green the rest of the way, this will be the longest green flag run we've had today at 50 laps. We've had 4 cautions in this race. 2 for the stage brakes and 2 for fluid on the track. Gregson holds off Allgaier for second. There is traffic ahead. That is Josh Williams in the 92. They will likely catch him before the finish. Gregson coming in top. Harrison Burton doesn't. That's going to allow Gregson to close on in. Just a little. Gap cut down from 4/10 to 2/10. In half. He's coming. He commits to the middle, though. Gregson gets about maybe right now a half degree of advantage. Nothing working yet. He's got to go high. Either he's going high or he's being patient. Trying once again. Trying to get that middle line to set in. That's how Sauter won the race. Got by Enfinger, but most of that was due to the bump and run. 11 to go. Gregson trying again. 10 fingers up by the flag man at the stripe. 10 laps to go. Burton is trying everything he can to hold off Gregson. But now, here comes Allgaier. Trying to run the middle line. It's gonna hurt Noah Gregson at the moment. Allgaier moves up to second and has a good toe off of Harrison down the back. Looking outside, Allgaier for the lead. He's got the run. Has the high line working. 9 to go, a close one at the line. Burton over Allgaier. Getting the high line to work. Justin Allgaier clears Harrison Burton. New leader, the 7. And now they're coming to Josh Williams. This could determine who wins the race likely. Man, look how slow Williams' car is. All the way up top. Watch Allgaier. He may go to the bottom. Eight laps remain. He does. This could hurt Burton. Oh, Williams almost went down low. Josh gets tight in 1 and 2. Burton trying to get a nice toe off of Williams. Allgaier, does he slide up in front of the 92? They got the run. Williams all the way to the top. Burton trying to get a run. It's not working yet. Now we go to the bottom. 7 laps to go. The 7 car out in front. Next car would be Joe Nemechek. I think they'll catch him before the race ends. Gregson now trying on Burton for second. On the low line, that's not really going to work out. Burton still trying to challenge for the lead. 6 laps to go with a stripe. I don't think, remember we talked about earlier, fuel mileage. I don't think these guys are going to be able to catch up. Unless a lot of cars pit, which, you know, right now you don't really see a lot of cars pitting at the moment. Now Gregson trying to push Burton to the lead. How's this going to pay out? Tries inside once again. Burton slides up, and I think he got the wall. He did. 5 laps to go. A caution flag at the moment will end the race. Burton can't clear Gregson just yet. 3 cars will determine who wins it. Jones has fallen back, and Cindric Jr. and Sieg, who have been battling for 5th like the past 20-30 laps, are coming closer. Allgaier, a run inside. No, that's Burton outside. That's for the lead. Harrison Burton back out front with 4 to go. Let's watch the pass one more time. High side. Got it. Now it's Allgaier's turn to hang on. 3 laps remain at Homestead, Miami. Once this race ends, we will be going immediately off the air, because I have some food that's ready for me. I am hungry pretty bad. About 2 car length lead for Burton over Allgaier. It's not over yet, though. They've got Joe Nemechek. He will determine who wins this race. Popsicle sticks up in the air. Harrison Burton 2 laps away from win number 2 of the season. Trying to give Joe Gibbs Racing their 4th consecutive win in the Xfinity Series. They've got Joe Nemechek ahead. Should be able to get by without a hitch. If I'm Nemechek, I let them go. Have them determine the race among themselves. Burton gets by. No problem. Allgaier's got issues. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go from Homestead, Miami. Harrison Burton's had the better car in the end. Had to hold off Noah Gragson and Justin Allgaier, trying to make one last charge off of turn 2 for the final time. Half a lap to go. Allgaier not giving up just yet. Gragson's out of the battle. The 20 versus the 7 into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. No move for Allgaier off of turn number 2. Off of turn 4, Harrison Burton, win number 2 of the season in the Xfinity Series. Jones gets 4th, Cindric 5th. Junior falls back to 7th. That's a mad dash to the end of the race. Harrison Burton wins the 2020 Census.gov 300. Four in a row for the Gibbs team. Win number 2 of the year for Harrison. Give you your final results as well. There they are. So that is going to do it for us. Tomorrow we've got the Cup race in the morning at 10 a.m. That should be a good one. Thank you all for tuning in today. We will see you guys later tonight for newer Cup Series racing. Till then, so long from Miami. Talk to you in a few hours.